New NullClaw destroys OpenClaw. So there is a brand new AI agent tool called NullClaw, and it might just kill OpenClaw forever. I am not even joking right now. This thing is tiny, it is fast, and it runs on stuff you would not believe. We are talking full AI agents on a device smaller than your thumb. Stick around because this one is wild. So right now, the AI agent space is blowing up. Everybody is trying to build autonomous AI agents. You've got OpenClaw, you've got ZeroClaw, you've got PicoClaw. There are like 10 different frameworks out there, and most of them need a big beefy computer to even run. We are talking gigabytes of memory just to get started. That is insane. But then NullClaw shows up and it changes everything, because NullClaw is built in a programming language called Zig, and the entire thing compiles down to a single file that is only 678 kilobytes. Let me say that again, 678 kilobytes. That is smaller than a single photo on your phone. Right? And it runs a full autonomous AI agent. I could not believe it when I first saw this. Now, here is where it gets even crazier. The cold start time on NullClaw is under 2 milliseconds. 2 milliseconds, you blink, and you have already missed it, starting up 3,000 times. And it only uses about 1 megabyte of memory when it is running. Compare that to OpenClaw, which needs about 1.5 gigabytes of memory. That is not even close. That is like comparing a bicycle to a freight train. Hey, if we have not met already, I am the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of Goldie Agency. Whilst he is helping clients get more leads and customers, I am here to help you get the latest AI updates. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below. All right, so let me break down what NullClaw actually does, because the size thing is cool, but what matters is what it can do. And honestly, it does a lot more than I expected. First up, it connects to over 22 different AI providers. So you can plug in whatever model you want. You're not locked into one thing. You want to use Claude, you can. You want to use something else, you can. It is completely flexible. Second, it works on basically every type of hardware. ARM processors, x86, RISC-V. You can run this on a Raspberry Pi. You can run it on those tiny microcontroller boards. You can run it on a full cloud server. It does not care. It just works everywhere. Third, and this is the part that blew my mind, it has a hybrid memory system. It combines vector search with keyword search using something called SQLite FTS5. What that means in simple terms is the AI agent can remember things really well and find old conversations super fast. And it does all of this with barely any resources. That is honestly impressive. Now, let me talk about security, because this matters a lot. NullClaw is built security first. It has sandboxing through multiple tools like a landlock, FireJail, bubble wrap, and Docker. It scopes your file system so the agent can only touch what you allow it to touch. All your API keys are encrypted, and there are audit logs for everything. So you know exactly what your agent did and when it did it. If you are running AI agents, you need this kind of security, period. Now, here is something really cool for you. If you are already using OpenClaw, NullClaw is config compatible with OpenClaw. That means you can take your existing OpenClaw setup and migrate it over to NullClaw without starting from scratch. You can import your memory and your config files. So switching over is not painful at all. That is a big deal because nobody wants to rebuild everything from zero. Now, if you want to learn how to actually use tools like NullClaw to automate your business and stay ahead of the curve, you should check out the AI Profit Boardroom. It is the best place to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation. If you are serious about using AI agents like NullClaw to streamline your workflows, that is where you want to be. Link is in the description. All right, let me keep going because we need to talk about channels. NullClaw supports a ton of messaging platforms out of the box. We are talking CLI, Telegram, Discord, Slack, Signal, WhatsApp, and webhooks. So you can deploy your AI agent wherever your audience or your team actually hangs out. You set up one agent and it talks to people across all these platforms. That is powerful. And here is something the hardware nerds are going to love. NullClaw has built-in support for serial connections, Arduino, Raspberry Pi, GPIO pins, and even STM32 Nucleo boards. So you can literally connect your AI agent to physical devices in the real world. Imagine an AI agent that controls sensors or motors or reads data from the real world. That is not science fiction anymore. That is NullClaw right now. Now, let me give you the honest comparison because I do not just hype stuff up without being real with you. Let me compare the main players. OpenClaw is the original. It is built in TypeScript. It uses about 1.5 gigabytes of memory. It has the most features and the biggest plugin ecosystem. If you need every bell and whistle, OpenClaw is still solid. ZeroClaw is built in Rust. It uses about 5 megabytes of memory. is focused on production environments where you need stability and security. Good middle ground. NullClaw is built in Zig, 1 megabyte of memory, 678 kilobyte binary. It is the absolute smallest and fastest option. Best for edge devices, embedded systems, and IoT. PicoClaw is built in Go, about 10 megabytes of memory. Good if you are a Go developer and want something lightweight. So which one wins? Well, it depends on what you need. If you need the biggest plugin library and all the features, OpenClaw still has an edge there. If you need something that runs on tiny hardware with almost no resources and you want it to be blazing fast, NullClaw wins, and it is not even close. Now, the test suite on NullClaw is also really solid. They have over 3,200 tests covering stability and features. So this is not some half-baked side project. This is serious software that is being tested thoroughly. That matters when you are building real things on top of it. Let me talk about the limitations too, because I want to be honest, NullClaw does not have a fancy user interface out of the box. If you need a pretty dashboard, you are going to need to build that yourself or use something else. And the plugin ecosystem is smaller than OpenClaw right now. OpenClaw has been around longer and has more community-built plugins. So if you need a very specific integration that already exists for OpenClaw, it might not exist for NullClaw yet. But here is my take on it. The AI agent space is moving so fast right now, and the trend is clearly going towards smaller, faster, more efficient tools. NullClaw is at the front of that wave. The fact that you can run a full autonomous AI agent on a device that fits in your pocket with almost no resources is genuinely game-changing. Think about what this means for the future. AI agents running on every device, on your router, on your smart home gadgets, on tiny sensors in a warehouse, on drones, everywhere. NullClaw makes that possible today. And for my SEO people out there, think about what this means for automation. You could run lightweight AI agents that handle tasks for you across multiple platforms simultaneously without needing expensive cloud infrastructure. That is a massive advantage. So does NullClaw destroy OpenClaw? Here is my honest answer. It does not replace OpenClaw for everyone, but for anyone who cares about speed, size, efficiency, and running AI agents on the edge, NullClaw absolutely crushes it. It is not even a fair fight in that category. 1 megabyte versus 1.5 gigabytes. Come on. Now, if you want to stay on top of AI tools like NullClaw and learn how to actually use them to grow your business, the AI Profit Boardroom is where you want to be. It is the best community to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation tools like NullClaw. We break down exactly how to implement these tools step by step. Link is in the description. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You will get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI. Make sure you drop a comment below and tell me, have you tried NullClaw yet? And would you want me to do a full demo where I set up an AI agent swarm on a Raspberry Pi using NullClaw? Let me know. I will see you in the next one.